Quickies! Quickies. What's up, guys? Fat Samurai Guy here. Today's Quickie movie review is The Human Race. Fuck this movie! Seriously! Fuck this fucking... What the fuck was this movie? What the hell was this movie? Seriously. You know, as I've said before, if you watch my videos, I have a very open mind. I'm very forgiving. Especially if it's a low-budget film. Very forgiving. Because, you know, you get pleasantly surprised sometimes when you give movies a chance. When you finish that movie to the very end. But this was not the case. Okay, so basically what this movie is about is that people of all kinds, okay, are some old, young, athletic, non-athletic, get transported to an area, okay, and become part of a race, all right? Now, there are rules, okay? Some of the rules are follow the arrows or you will die. If you touch the grass, you will die. If you're lapped twice, you will die. And at first, I was kind of like, okay, well, I'm sure later in the movie they'll explain why all of this is going on. I mean, the people, when they get transported to this place, they don't know what's happening. They don't know why they're there. Everybody's freaking out. People are running everywhere. And if I was going to give a positive to the movie, once in a while you get some decent, head explosions. Even that got old. Some CG blood head explosions got old. And at first, I was kind of like, you know what? This is a little interesting. My interest is piqued. And I kind of felt like this would have been a pretty good, maybe long Twilight Zone episode kind of vibe. And I gave it a shot. And man, this movie started interesting and then it turned into amateur hour. I mean, it turned into amateur hour, okay? Especially the part of the movie where, fuck spoilers, I don't give a fuck, okay? Not with this movie, I don't care, sorry. But especially, was one scene in the movie where a group of the people are like, alright, screw this, we're gonna work together and kill everyone, and we know they're gonna run out of this area, so we're gonna trip them and push them into the grass. And it was so cheap looking. It was so cheap. It was literally like, let me grab this camera here, let me go outside, and let me just film my friend walking out, and some other buddy of mine just pushes him in the grass, and then we got a really bad CG head explosion. It looked so cheap. It was so uninteresting. It just... my patience was wearing thin, but I still was trying to give it a chance. So what happens when you have something that started out interesting turn into amateur hour meets characters you don't give a fuck about? Annoying characters, okay? The only good part about this movie is the badass war veteran, the Iraqi war veteran, the American amputee soldier. He got his leg blown off in the war. He is badass. Seriously, the whole movie should have been about this guy. This guy's awesome. Kicking everybody's ass with one leg. I'm like, this guy's awesome, man. So, I mean, they blew it right there. They had something interesting, and they blew it. But this, oh my God. I mean, I really was like starting to rock back and forth. The flames were coming out when the movie started to concentrate on these two characters. They're kind of friends. And they were both deaf. And at first, their characters seemed interesting. They wanted to help people. They're part of the race, too. They were transported to be part of the race. And at first, they seemed like they were kind of cool. And then all of a sudden, the movie spent way too much time on these people. I'd rather follow the amputee soldier and his friend. And it just... way too much time on these people. We're reading subtitles. And I don't mind reading subtitles, but it's just like, just way too much time. And then the characters became horrible. These characters became horrible. I went from, oh, well, I hope the deaf people live, to kill these motherfuckers. Kill them. Like, for no reason, out of nowhere. The best friend, the male, he just became a rapist. Like, what? He tried to rape her, and then she became a murderer, and then she was just out for herself. She didn't care anymore. Even the amputee war veteran guy was like trying to help her and work together, and then she tried to kill him and push him in the grass. I was like, oh, dude, kill her, please. So like I said, amateur hour meets annoying, horrible characters And there you go. And basically, it comes, like I said, I don't care about spoilers. Basically, it comes out that at the very end, the only cool thing about the movie was that the war veteran, the best character in the film, survived. He actually won the race. Everybody ended up killing himself, whatever. Okay? And you find out that aliens, okay, aliens wanted to test out, basically we were kind of guinea pigs to their little experiment, and they created this whole thing and transported all these humans to this area and wanted to experiment and see how humans would react in this type of situation. And so the war veteran won, and they told him congratulations, and then right after that they sent him to another race that was even more difficult and impossible for him, of all people, to win. And then they have him face off against this other winged alien coming down. I'm like, what the hell is going on in this movie? What the hell? And another thing that pissed me off, okay? The rules! What the fuck about the rules, man? So, you have to follow the arrows. So there's a scene where you have an arrow going this way, okay? Follow the arrow. But people are saying, fuck it, we're trying to escape and get out of here. Let's run this way. So some people ran the wrong way past the arrow, and they blew up. Okay? You're feeling me, right? You hear me, right? So why are random people picking up these arrows and running around and killing people with it? That doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. Oh, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, damn it. It's supposed to be a fucking quickie. This movie wasn't quick enough. Took too damn long to get over. Fuck this movie, man. Stay away from human race. It had an interesting idea at first. I don't mind aliens capturing us for experiments. That could have been something interesting. You know, we could have followed this badass war veteran. That could even been an even better idea. But just horrible. Horrible. So, I cannot recommend the human race. The human race gets 1 out of 5 chainsaws. Fuck this movie.